Hello, welcome to day 13 of Vlogmas. Unlucky for some, of course. Stay tuned to find out if that was true for me. Because today, on the back of my sort of perfect mapping of the 50 United States, many of you made suggestions as to the quiz that I should take next, and chief among those was quizzes on US history. Now, I might have set myself up for failure with that last video, because you might now be expecting me to get 100% on everything. I can guarantee you I will not get 100% on a US history quiz, but nonetheless, I am going to take one. So I went back to Sporkle.com. I pulled up the first US history quiz that I could find, and now I'm going to take it. So let's get to it. Okay, so there are 26 questions. I have 7 minutes in which to answer them. Let's play quiz. All right, cite where the surrender of the Confederate Army under Robert E. Lee occurred. I do not remember. In fact, I might not even know full stop. Begins with an A. This is A through Z. I don't know that one. I'm going to move on, and I'll come back to any that I'm struggling with, which might be a lot of these. B, famous protest against King George's taxes. That was the Boston Tea Party. Yep. The government set up from 1861 to 1865 by 11 southern slave states. That was the Confederates. Confederate. This is the real test, is the spelling test. So the Confederacy. Pseudonym of W. Mark Felt, the Watergate scandal's whistleblower. I don't know. Nixon's worst enemy. That would be the worst pseudonym, I think, of all time. I don't know the answer to that one. I have to concede. But I'll come back to it and maybe take a guess afterward. Executive orders issued, this is E, executive orders issued by Abraham Lincoln that declared free slaves living in the United States not under Union control. That's the Emancipation Proclamation. Emancipation. Oh, that's misspelled. Emancipation Proclamation. Proclamation. There we go. No, don't put a Y in proclamation. There we go. All right. According to legend, Ponce de Leon, is that pronounced correctly, discovered Florida while searching for this. And it begins with an F. Could be anything, couldn't it? I don't know. Freckles. How do you search for freckles? In the mirror. He was looking in the mirror and he found Florida. Don't know the answer to that one. Must concede. I will move on. G. Pacific Islands ceded to the US following the Spanish-American War in 1898. That has to be Guam, and I only know that, I think, just because of alphabetical elimination. One of two Japanese cities, this is H, one of two Japanese cities targeted by American bombs in August 1945. That must be Hiroshima. Yes, a network of limited access highways authorized by President Eisenhower in 1956. Interstates, right? The interstates. Is there a special name for that? Interstate highway system. It allowed me it because I put interstate, so I suppose I get a point. Laws enacted from 1876 to 1965 mandating racial segregation and a separate but equal status for African Americans, and that begins with J. That is, what is J? Jim Crow laws, of course. I was trying to think of a long word, like judicial something or other. Jim Crow, yes, Jim Crow laws. K, the Bluegrass State, Bluegrass, whichever. I'm from the South or the North today. The Bluegrass State became the 15th state in 1792, and that is Kentucky. I've been there on numerous occasions. And whoops, got to spell it correctly. Kentucky, there you go, easy as you like. L, intergovernmental organization founded as a result of the Treaty of Versailles in 1919 to 1920. That's the League of Nations. Didn't just involve America, of course. A number of us were involved. League of Nations is the correct answer. The letter M, policy stating that European countries cannot interfere with states in the Americas, and that begins with M, and I don't know what that is off the top of my head. M, the Massachusetts policy, I don't know, I have no idea. I'll type it if I can spell it. Here's a real test. Can I spell Massachusetts? I don't think I can. It's not accepting it either way. No, it's not Massachusetts. Why would it be? Because I've no idea what this is. It could be absolutely anything. I've only got 3 minutes left. Goodness. N, series of economic programs passed by Franklin D. Roosevelt. That is the New Deal. That one is a nice, easy one. 19th century migration route leading from Missouri to the Willamette tell me how to pronounce that in the comments below. I always want to say Willamette, and I know it's not. It's Willamette, right? The Willamette Valley. I'm getting sidetracked. It's the Oregon Trail. I know that for a fact. There we go. P, period from 1920 to 1933, during which alcohol sales were banned nationally. That is the goodness, I'm going crazy because I haven't had any alcohol. The Prohibition era. Prohibition. Yes. Q, the undeclared sea war fought between the United States and France from 1798 to 1800. No idea. Moving on. R, widespread fear of communism that began during World War I. Red Scare, or Red Panic, Red Scare. S, the bombardment and surrender of this fort started the Civil War, and I'm spacing it. What the heck is the name of it? I don't know. I'll move on. T, peace agreement that ended the Mexican-American War in 1848. I'm rubbish. I do not know that. U, national personification of the United States originating in 1812. Personification, who is that? It's Uncle Sam. That's a U. That's very deceiving. His name is Sam. Cold War military conflict that occurred in Southeast Asia from 59 to 75. Vietnam. I'm running out of time. Oh, got it. W, 1790s resistance movement against an excise tax on a certain alcoholic beverage. Beginning with W, wine or whiskey. Wine. Oh, no, it would be whiskey, but what is the... Oh, goodness. I don't know what the whole thing is. Anyway, X, the first Catholic institution of higher learning in the Northwest Territory. Don't know what that is. The location of the last... This is why. The location of the last major battle of the American Revolution. Yorktown. Quick, get that in there, get that in there. Yes, it is one word. That's good. Z, first named the 12th president of the United States, known as Old Rough and Ready. And, well, I'm beginning with, Zachary. It's Zachary Taylor. It has to be. Process of elimination. All right, that's pretty good. I'm on 17 out of 26, and I have 33 seconds to go back over these other questions that I don't know the answer to. Where was the surrender of Robert E. Lee? Where was that? Oh, they're going to pop up all the answers here in a minute, and I'm going to feel like a fool because I am. I should know probably all of these, maybe not. I don't know. They seemed hard, some of these, but let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you did, by the way, because I sure as hell aren't going to get any more of these. The bombardment and surrender of this fort started the Civil War. What was it? Why am I spacing this? This is the worst ever. It was Sumter. You fool. The other ones, just so that you know, was, General E. Lee, you know what? I wouldn't have known this. The Appomattox Courthouse. I feel like an idiot even trying that. The pseudonym of W. Mark Felt, Deep Throat. That's rude. Then F, according to legend, Ponce de Leon discovered Florida while searching for the Fountain of Youth. It's because it's so sunny and beautiful there that he expected to find it. The policy stating that European countries cannot interfere with states in the Americas was called the Monroe Doctrine. Q, the undeclared sea war fought between the United States and France from 1798 to 1800 was... You're not here. I've just remembered that. I'm speaking to a camera. It was the Quasi-War. The peace agreement that ended the Mexican-American War in 1848 was the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. I would never have known that, but now I do. Now I do, and I'm glad. I was so close with W. It was Whiskey Rebellion was the full phrase that they were looking for. Good. Well, now that I know that, I know to research it. And the first Catholic institution of higher learning in the Northwest Territory, Xavier University. So there you have it. I don't think I did too badly. 17 out of 26. That equates to 65%. I still have much to learn, clearly, and I will do that very thing. I vowed to come back a year from now, take this test, probably not this test because I'll know all the answers, but a test like it and do better than I did on this one. So I'll do some learning over the next year. This is going to be fun. A year of learning American history, more American history than I already knew. Anyway, let me know how you did in the comments below. Not how you did in the comments below, but let me know how you did on this quiz in the comments below. It's just confusing. And, you know, send me any other quizzes you think I should take on this road to knowledge acquisition. Thank you for watching this episode of Lost in the Pond. Don't forget to hit my stupid little face to subscribe, and please share this video with the world. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you would like to support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/lostinthepond.